The Stoic philosopher and Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once said about overcoming obstacles, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Today we are exploring the Stoic perspective on personal development, examining the 7 adversaries that challenge us, but also impart valuable lessons. We delve into turning these obstacles into stepping stones on your journey of personal growth. To continue discovering the Stoic philosophy's approach to personal development, watch the video until the end. Before we begin, if you find the content helpful in spreading Stoic philosophy, you can support me by liking the video. Additionally, I recommend subscribing and activating notifications to ensure you don't miss any videos. The first adversary, resisting change. The natural inclination of humans is to resist change, yet this resistance can be a significant obstacle to personal growth and development. Stoicism offers a profound perspective on coping with change by embracing reality and focusing on developing resilience. This philosophy encourages viewing change not as an adversary, but as an inevitable and often beneficial aspect of life. For example, consider a promotion opportunity at your current workplace that requires learning new skills and stepping out of your comfort zone. The possibility of change may seem daunting and could potentially lead you to resist staying in your current role. However, Stoicism encourages seeing change not as an enemy, but as an inevitable and often beneficial part of life. The philosophy, influenced by the pre-Socratic philosopher Epictetus, who stated that the only constant is change, emphasizes that change is not only unavoidable, but also a fundamental part of our existence. By resisting change, we limit our professional development and the expansion of our abilities. Stoicism challenges us to break free from this resistance, understanding that change is not only inevitable, but also a fundamental part of our existence. Daily life changes, from simple alterations in routine to more significant events like moving to a new city or starting a new relationship, can be as important as they are challenging. Resistance often stems from fear of the unknown, or attachment to comfort and familiarity. However, every change brings new opportunities and experiences that contribute to personal growth and a deeper understanding of the world. To integrate the Stoic approach into your life, start by acknowledging and accepting your resistance to change. Understand that this resistance usually originates from fear and uncertainty. Reflect on past changes in your life and how they led to personal growth and new opportunities. Another practical step to overcome resistance to change is actively placing yourself in situations where adaptation is required. This could be as simple as changing your daily routine or acquiring a new hobby. Such experiences cultivate the qualities of resilience and flexibility essential for personal development. Resistance to change is a significant barrier to personal growth because it confines us to our comfort zones, hindering our progress and adaptability. As Heraclitus implied, change is not just a part of life, it is its essence. By learning to embrace change, we open ourselves to new experiences, challenges, and growth opportunities, making our lives richer and more fulfilling. The second adversary, complacency. Complacency is a subtle yet formidable adversary that often creeps into our lives unexpectedly. In the Stoic philosophy, it is seen as an obstacle to personal growth and development. It's not about constantly feeling dissatisfied with where we are. Rather, it revolves around recognizing the potential for growth in every situation. Imagine working in the same job for several years. It's comfortable, familiar, and there's no immediate challenge pushing you to grow. This is where complacency can settle in. It's like sitting in a chair so comfortable that you don't want to leave, but just outside the door, there's a world full of opportunities waiting for you to take a step and act. This is where the wisdom of Seneca comes into play. It's not that we dare things because they are difficult. They are difficult because we dare them. This implies that our comfort zone, while safe, often prevents us from achieving greater things. The difficulty lies not in the task ahead, but in hesitating to take the first step. Now, think about your own life. Maybe you're considering learning a new skill or starting a side project. Yes, the initial steps may seem daunting, but it's often the comfort of complacency that holds us back. With a Stoic approach, we embrace the idea that growth and discomfort usually go hand in hand. Another practical aspect of combating complacency relates to our personal relationships. Underestimating long-term relationships and falling into predictable routines is easy. Stoicism teaches us the value of continuously putting effort into relationships and renewing them. It's about breaking the cycle of comfort to discover new ways to connect and understand each other. Fighting complacency is also a daily practice. It's choosing to wake up every morning with the intention of being better than you were yesterday. Setting even small goals and taking consistent steps toward them is essential. This might involve selecting a challenging project at work or dedicating time each day to a personal hobby or interest. In essence, overcoming complacency is about having the courage to step out of your comfort zone and embracing the growth potential just beyond it. As Seneca implied, the greatest challenges are often those we haven't had the courage to face. So ask yourself, what are you avoiding because it seems difficult? Remember, your next opportunity for growth might be hidden behind that challenge. The third adversary, neglecting physical health. Physical health is often overlooked in the pursuit of personal development, yet it is a crucial component. Stoicism emphasizes the harmony between the mind and body, advocating for attention to physical health as the foundation of mental and emotional well-being. This holistic approach acknowledges that neglecting physical health can impair clear thinking, emotional management, and effective goal pursuit. Imagine a scenario where you are a student working on a significant project with a tight deadline. The stress of the task may lead to sleepless nights and a reliance on fast food or skipped meals. Even though you may appear fully dedicated to the task, neglecting physical health in this way can result in decreased productivity, disrupted decision-making mechanisms, and an overall sense of exhaustion. In this context, the wise words of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk come to mind: "A sound mind in a sound body." This quote eloquently notes the deep connection between mental and physical health, summarizing the Stoic perspective. When you neglect physical health, you not only harm your body, but also impact your mind. Regular physical activity is not just about staying fit or looking good. It is about maintaining a level of physical health that supports mental clarity and emotional stability. Exercise is known to reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance cognitive function, all essential for personal development. Incorporating this Stoic principle into your life involves creating a balanced routine that includes regular physical activity, proper nutrition, and sufficient rest. This doesn't mean striving for perfection or following a rigid regimen. It's about establishing a sustainable lifestyle that supports both physical and mental well-being. Mindfulness practices can also be beneficial in this regard. Being conscious of your physical health, whether it's rest, nutrition, or movement, involves listening to your body's needs. This awareness helps you make choices aligned with your health and overall well-being. In summary, neglecting physical health is a significant adversary to personal development because it weakens the foundation upon which our mental and physical well-being is built. Prioritizing physical health not only takes care of your body, but also nurtures your capacity for growth, resilience, and satisfaction. creating a balance essential for personal development and happiness, as emphasized by Ataturk's statement on a sound body contributing to a sound mind. The fourth adversary, the desire for external validation. The desire for external validation is a deeply rooted aspect of human nature, and in the context of Stoicism, the longing for approval and admiration from others is considered a significant obstacle to genuine personal satisfaction and growth. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our internal values and judgments rather than seeking approval from external sources. While it's natural to desire recognition and approval from others, becoming excessively dependent on external validation can lead to a fragile sense of self-worth, where your happiness and sense of achievement are determined by others' opinions. Consider a modern workplace where there is a constant need for positive feedback, the desire to stand out in meetings, and even feelings of jealousy or sadness when others receive praise. While the desire for recognition and acknowledgement is natural, excessive dependence on it can create a vulnerable sense of self-worth. The Stoic wisdom encourages us to separate our sense of self-worth from external approval. It's not about completely ignoring feedback or appreciation, but rather about preventing an excessive dependence on them to determine our self-worth. Taking the example of the social media world, which can be a battlefield for those seeking external validation, every like, comment, and share can become a measure of personal value. Stoicism teaches us that real value comes not from temporary and often superficial approval from the online crowd, but from aligning our actions with our values. The pursuit of external validation can cause issues not only in the digital or professional world, but also in personal relationships. Constantly seeking assurance from a partner or changing oneself to fit a certain image can strain healthy relationship dynamics. To combat the desire for external validation, it's essential to be honest with yourself. Acknowledge when you are seeking external approval and question the reasons behind it. Define your personal values. They should reflect who you are and how you want to live. Consider whether your actions align with these values. Recognize your inner strength, trust your decisions, and build a sense of self-worth independent of others' opinions. Developing self-confidence is another practical step in overcoming dependence on external validation. This doesn't mean isolating yourself. Instead, it involves building confidence in your judgments and decisions, being comfortable with who you are, regardless of others' opinions. Overcoming the desire for external validation is a journey towards self-empowerment. It involves realizing that the most important validation comes from within. As Epictetus suggested, true freedom and happiness lie in focusing on what you can control: your thoughts, actions, virtues, and values. Remember, overcoming these adversaries is the key to your personal development journey. Keep challenging complacency, embracing change, and taking care of your mental and physical health, as well as your entire being. Personal development is a lifelong adventure. Embrace it with the wisdom of Stoicism. If you enjoyed the video, you can show your support by liking and sharing. Thank you very much for watching, and take care of yourself.